You keep choosing others over yourself, and you think one day they will thank you. But what if that day never comes? Well, listen to this story. Peter was a mechanic. Every morning before the sun fully rose, he was already under a car. His hand deep in grease, his clothes stained, his body tired. The smell of engine oil followed him everywhere. It stained on his skin, in his clothes, even in his breath. But Peter did not care, because Peter had a mission. His parents were long gone for a very long time, and before they left this world, life had already been hard. So when they died, Peter did not cry for long. He did not sit down to mourn like others. He stood up, because 3 lives were looking at him, 2 younger brothers and 1 younger sister. And Peter became everything. He became the father, he became the mother, he became the provider. He worked long hours. He ate less so they could eat more. He wore old clothes so they could look good in school. He carried burden. They were too heavy for one person, but he carried them anyways. Year after year, Peter paid their school fees. Year after year, Peter pushed them forward, and slowly life began to change for them. They graduated, they got good jobs, they moved into better places. They started living the life Peter never had. And Peter smiled, because to him, this was success. But something started to change, slowly at first. Then, painfully, his sibling began to look at him differently. They started noticing things they never cared about before. The way he spoke, the way he dressed, the way he smelled. Peter had body odor. He had mouth odor. Years of hard labor without proper care had taken their toll. He never had time to learn about himself. He only knew how to survive for others, and now the same people he suffered for started to pull away. They avoided sitting close to him. They laughed quietly when he tried to speak in public. They corrected him in ways that made him feel small. Sometimes they mocked him, not loudly, but enough for him to hear, enough for it to hurt. Peter also tried to build his own life. He wanted love, he wanted a house, and no woman stayed. They came close, then left. Some blamed his smell. Some blamed how he spoke. Some just disappeared without explanation. Peter began to feel something he had never allowed himself to feel before. Bitterness. Deep, heavy, silent bitterness. One day, his friend looked at him carefully, not with pity, but with truth. His friend told him something simple, something painful, that he needed to start choosing himself, that helping others is good, but forgetting yourself is dangerous, that Peter was slowly losing his own life while building others. But Peter shook his head. Family first. Always. Time passed, but the pain inside Peter did not go away. It grew quietly, like a storm building in the distance. Then one night, everything changed. Peter was returning from work very late, tired, frustrated, his mind heavy with everything he had been carrying for years. As he walked through a quiet road, he saw something. A car has broken down, and near the car, a woman. 3 men surrounded her. Their movements were wrong. Their intentions were clear. Danger was in the air. Something inside Peter snapped. Not courage, not bravery, anger. Years of pain, rejection, silence exploded in one moment. Peter rushed them. His body moved before his mind could think. He felt like a man who had nothing left to lose. one after the other, they fell. 3 men defeated by a quiet mechanic. But even as he stood there, breathing heavily, Peter knew something. That strength did not come from peace. It came from anger. He helped the woman. Her name was Stella. Her car was broken. The night was unsafe, so Peter took her to his small house. Nothing fancy, nothing beautiful, just a place to rest. That same night, Peter went back out alone to fix her car. Not because he wanted thanks, but because that was who he was. A man who gave, even when empty. As he walked on the car in the quiet night, a thought entered his mind, a clear one, a heavy one, that it was not really him who fought those men. It was his pain, his anger. And for the first time, Peter felt afraid of what he was becoming inside. He fixed the car, drove it back, woke Stella, and told her to leave early before trouble found them again. He drove her to safety, then returned to his quiet life. No noise, no explanation, no reward. After that, Peter disappeared. Not completely, but enough. He moved from that place because deep down, he feared the past might come looking for him. 1 month later, Stella could not forget. Not the night, not the man, not the heart she saw. Her office needed a mechanic, a serious one, a long-term contract, big work, big money. But she did not have his contact, so she went back to the house. But Peter was gone. She searched, asked questions, moved from place to place, until finally she found him. When she saw him again, she did not see his clothes. She did not see the smell. She did not see the flaws. She saw his heart. And she told him why she came. The opportunity changed everything. Peter walked. This time not just for survival, but to build for himself, to earn enough to own a house, to buy a car, to open a proper workshop. For the first time in his life, Peter was not just living for others, he was living too. And Stella stayed, not because Peter was perfect, but because she understood something deep, that a good heart is rare and everything else can be fixed. She helped him learn simple things: hygiene, self-care, confidence, things Peter never had, and there were things he also does not have the chance to learn before. Love grew quietly, strongly. They got married. Then one day his siblings returned, not with pride, but with regret, because the man they once mocked had become something greater than what their education gave them. They begged for forgiveness. Peter looked at them, not with anger, not with pride, but with understanding, because he had learned something, that people can only value you when you start valuing yourself. Helping others is good, but forgetting yourself is dangerous. If you keep pouring into others while empty, one day you will break. And sometimes the people you sacrifice for may not even respect the sacrifice. Self-love is not selfishness. It is necessary. I want to give you practical life action you need to take. The first is take care of yourself daily. Simple things: cleanliness, rest, health. It matters more than you think. The second one, is set quiet boundaries. You can help people, but don't destroy yourself to prove love. The third thing to do is invest in your own growth. Learn, improve, and build your life, not just others. If you abandon yourself to save everyone else, don't be surprised when you are the only one left empty. Like and subscribe. Comment in the comment section what you learned from the story. Thank you.